All right. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know it's the coach. It's Coach Sheldon Harrison, and there'll be no comparison. And the coach is going to go ahead and tell you guys what's up. Easy, easy, easy. Okay? It is what it is. Man, you're watching Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Live. Let's get the rap. What's up, Tay Tay, baby? How you doing? Okay? I think we're going to make it Midget Month May. Okay? Midget Month May is coming, Tay Tay. And I know you're going to like that. Midget Month May. I can't wait. I can't wait till Midget Month May kicks off. We're going to have a lot of fun in Midget Month May. Let me tell you. Oh, we're going to have a bang. Yeah, Tay Tay. I'm going to have to, Coach going to have to put it on you. We're going to make it do what it does. That's what we're going to do, Tay Tay. Ooh, yeah. Don't put it on me. Be my lady. Gonna put it on me. That's what I'm gonna be singing. Alright, let's put this. Get Valentina up on here. Just be my baby. Just kidding, Tay Tay. Just kidding. Yep. Yep, Triller. Triller's dead. Triller, man. It's Triller. Cause this is Triller. Triller night. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Triller got it. Triller got it. Okay? It just is what it is, man. Triller, they did it. Yeah, they had Ric Flair. Everybody, man. They had Oscar De La Cokehead. They had a Snoop Dogg. They had, it was a pretty good lineup, man. I'm gonna tell you what, though, with the entertainment value of the Triller fight card, I watched it. I tell you what, man, I was entertained. It was more or less like it was a concert slash boxing match. It was a concert slash boxing match. I actually I enjoyed it. Um, the whole build up to the fight was good. Jake Paul and Ben Askren, they sold the fight. And then, you get Jake Paul coming in here and knocking him out, man. See, here go the thing, man. Triller, they're gonna change the game. And I'm gonna be honest, man. If Triller can get, they got Teofimo Lopez, okay, they got him. If Triller can legit, if they can legit sign fighters, I'm talking about really, really sign a bunch of fighters, top fighters, and then you got Adrian Broner talking about he want to go up there, he want to go to Triller. I tell you what, okay, I tell you what. If that happens, and if they sign multiple fighters, wow, wow, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be very, 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 very bad for boxing. Um, it's right now bad right now for boxing, guys. It just is. Okay, I know some of y'all wanted to hear my intro rap song. I know it is what it is. Okay, but hey, I thought I'll do it on the outro. I'll do it on the outro. But seriously, okay, Triller, Triller, man, Triller is good. I think Triller is good for boxing. I think what they're doing, I think that they're taking a whole nother approach to boxing. And you know what? I can't believe though that they paid Teofimo Lopez $6 million to fight George Kambosos. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what would happen. What would make Trill even better is if they made the best fight the best. Like if they literally put down some money and say, hey, you know what? I got this pot of money for you. If you fight so and so, if y'all two can come to an agreement and y'all fight, I got a pot of money. Y'all come to an agreement. Okay, I'm gonna pay you this. I'm gonna pay you that. That's it. Don't get into no purse bids. Don't get into none of that mess. I'm gonna pay you this and I'm gonna pay you that. Let's fight. That's it. See what's happening, man, is you got these mega networks like ESPN, and so they bring these guys in, right? They get the Bob Arams and the Eddie Hearns of the world, and they give Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum, they give them this pot of money to work with. Well, ESPN, they're giving all this money. Okay? They got all this money. They got all this money to give. But the promoters, they're still not making the fights. They're not making the best fight the best. It's like Eddie Hearn. The Zone gave Eddie Hearn all, they gave Eddie Hearn a leash. They gave him a leash, y'all, to work on. And it's just like he didn't really make these fights that they wanted to see. They tried to make Gennady Golovkin fight people, man. Triple G was like, hell no. They tried to make Canelo. They tried to make Canelo take a couple of fights. Nope. Canelo didn't want to do it. Matter of fact, he tried to sue. He tried to sue DAZN. Tried to sue him, man, for trying to make the guy fight the best. It's like, okay, damn. So these networks, they're giving up all this money. They're giving these guys this money to play with. But these guys are not putting on the top fights. And I still don't understand. Why do networks give these promoters, like, just free reign? Why? Why they give them free reign? Like, why don't they have a contractual agreement like, look, you're going to put on these fights, and we want to see your stable. Like, you look at a stable of fighters, and you say, okay, say if you had Errol Spence in a stable. Okay, on this day, Errol Spence is going to fight so-and-so. Okay? Errol Spence going to fight so-and-so. You got to make the fight. And if the fight don't happen, then, you don't get paid. See, they got to come up with some kind of contractual agreement where they got to fight some tough fights. And it may not work that simply the way I described it. But what I'm saying is, they got to make some tough fights. And some of these tough fights got to go down. It has to. But unfortunately, in the state of boxing now, they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. These promoters got too much power. And you know what? If two fighters really want to fight each other, they'll fight each other. Okay? I've learned that. I point blank learned that if two fighters really, truly want to fight each other, they'll do it. And there'll be no problems. There'll be no roadblocks. There'll be no hurdles. There'll be no nothing. Well, Triller pretty much showed you the future. They showed you the future, and you don't think they're going to get behind Jake and Logan Paul? You don't think that they're going to get behind those guys? Of course, they absolutely are going to get behind those guys. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. And when they do, okay, like right now here, Jake Paul, Jake Paul's the biggest star in boxing right now, in his era. Jake Paul is the biggest star in boxing. Like, isn't this something, man? A YouTuber. Yeah, man, Fight Fan LC. Yeah, you know what? My whole channel is like 90% MMA. I'll talk boxing every now and then if I get a competitive fight, but for the most part, I don't make videos on it no more. I don't make videos on that mess no more. I just don't do it, man. Boxing is so toxic. Okay, you got, and then here go the funny part. You got grown men that don't like other grown men who make boxing videos. I find it comical. I find it hilarious, man. That this person don't like this person, that person don't like that person hate this person. I find it comical. I find it comical. Like, you don't like somebody with a boxing opinion. Okay, okay. But then on top of that, man, you don't get the fights you want to see. Okay, and asking for the fights that you want to see is like a chore. Because then these promoters, they try to tell you, well, you got to let this fight build. You got to build a fight like this. The same thing we talked about Wilder Joshua. You had fans running around here talking about, oh, man, well, what has Wilder done to fight Joshua? What did Carlos Takam do to fight him? See, these are the kind of bullshit arguments that you have in boxing that people talk about. Now is, well, Errol Spence shouldn't tell Terrence Crawford how to conduct his business. Errol Spence don't deserve this. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford this, Errol Spence that. But the only thing is we're not getting these two making a fight. I mean, we're not getting a fight. So we still talking nonsense while we still don't even get the fight. I mean, do you guys understand what it is I'm talking about? Like, do y'all get it? We're still not getting the fights. Yes. We talking a lot about these fights. We want these fights. We want all these fights. But we're still not getting them. We're still not getting them. And you know what? I'm kind of glad that Dana White isn't going to allow the freak show. Because Triller is a freak show. But it's an entertaining freak show. It really is. Triller is an entertaining freak show. Triller reminds me of Rising. I mean, boy, they had all the little, whatever you call them in Rising. Okay? For real. For real. I'm going to be honest, Ernest. I'm going to tell you the truth, man. I don't even want to talk about the Rose Namajunas situation, okay? And notice that it's not even in the title this time. Like I purposely didn't put Rose Namajunas in the title because listen, here's the thing, man. Rose Namajunas is not going to change her viewpoint. Okay, Rose ain't changing it. She's not going to change how she feels. No matter what we say, look, the girl don't like communism, okay? For real. She don't like communism. She don't like whatever. It is what it is. I think it's a stretch to call the girl racist, though. I don't think. I just think that she believes that Zane lives in a communist country, but it's just what it is. But I purposely don't even want to talk about Rose Namajunas because, like I said, people are flipping this thing on me like I said something wrong. But if I'm a fan of a fighter, I don't co-sign every damn thing that a fighter do, and I don't co-sign what Rose did. But however, see, when we get into this live stream, and what's been pissing people off is because here go the thing. I did a test, Tay Tay. Tay Tay. I did a test one time. I surely did. I did a test. And here's what I did. Oh, hell. Look at TJ Sports and Entertainment. God, dog. TJ Sports and Entertainment. TJ Sports and God doggone tainment. Man, y'all better go subscribe to TJ, man. Y'all better go subscribe to TJ. Y'all, hey, man, he do these little short 2-minute videos, but I like him, man. TJ, if you taking a long trip, don't listen to TJ. But if you want to listen to something like you doing something in between, like you got a break, check TJ out. So you'll have to listen to TJ whole channel, man, if you going on a long trip. But he got these 2-minute videos, man. And you know what? It's kind of catchy. I think TJ can make his channel grow with that, man. But Tay, I did a test. And I'm gonna tell you what the test that I did with this whole Rose Namajunas situation. Hey, Rashad D, I'm finna speak on that, okay? Rashad D, thank you, homie. I'm gonna speak on that, Rashad. Hey, hold on, let me get this out real quick, Rashad. So Tay, this was the test. So I purposely talked about the Rose Namajunas communist problems, and I don't co-sign what Rose did. People came into my live stream saying, yeah, Rose was wrong, but Tay, the minute that I started talking about the issues that plague the black community, you see people in my comment section, Tay, they start talking about other stuff. But it was okay as long as I was talking about what was going on in the Asian community and how wrong that I thought Rose was. And I still think Rose is wrong. I still don't co-sign what Rose Namajunas said. I don't co-sign it. But people in my comment section, they were talking. They were like, yeah, Rose need to be quiet. But the minute I talked about Tay, what's going on in the black community, and we talking about freedom, and me, combo breaker, George Page, we was all talking about how sometimes we don't feel free, and boy, did the people leave the chat, Tay, and the chat got quiet. It got quiet. So that tells you right there what's up. Okay, that tell you what up. It tell you what up. Okay, it tell you what's going on. People don't want to hear about this. See, people don't want to hear our issues. But we can discuss what's going on in the Asian community. It's fine. In which, you know what? I tell you what, though. I think any kind of hate, I think is wrong. Okay, I think any kind of hate is wrong. It just is. I think any kind of hate is wrong. I don't think you need to hate nobody, man, for what they love. Hate kill you. Trying to hate somebody kill you, man. I ain't trying to hate nobody. I ain't trying to hate no whites, no Asians. I ain't trying to hate none of them people. Just don't come on here disrespecting me and my people. That's all. I don't want to hate nobody. I don't want to hate nobody of another race or culture. I don't want to hate you. I ain't got nothing to hate on. I don't want nothing you got. You don't need nothing I got. But don't come on here and start, like calling me out my name because I do want to support somebody black. Or, don't come over here telling me, what I need to think and what I need to believe. Hey, man, I go to brother Abel Mahari up in here, man. What's up, Abel Mahari? Yeah, but don't come up in here telling me what you think I need to think and how I need to feel. And, we just whining. Whenever we talk about what black people go through, my comment section get very quiet. My live stream get quiet. And then you notice, too, that people in the live stream, guess what they do? Guess what they do, Tay? they start trying to talk about other stuff to deflect what I'm talking about. They do that on purpose because they're uncomfortable with talking about it. They're uncomfortable with talking about what happens with black people. I can go in on that all the time. I can go in on that. I can just keep talking about it, but I'm not. But I did a test. I really wanted to be sure if that's what I was thinking. So I tested the waters, Tay Tay. I tested the waters. And you know what? These people, they showed their hand. Same people. Same people. When we get started and we start having the discussions, anything that got to do with us, people want to get quiet or people want to deflect. Or people want to say, hey, you're race baiting and all this other mess. It's race baiting when it comes to us, right? It's always race baiting. When we don't like something that's happening to us that's unjustified, we race baiting. But let any other culture or nationality complain about something that's not right, and they want justice, they get it. They get support. They don't get criticized. They get support. They get all the support in the world. But black folks, we get criticized. We get criticized for calling out racism. We get criticized because we don't like it. But, we don't want people sitting here, we don't want people sitting on here, mistreating us. But we got to be mistreated. I see how it go. And you get people in the comment section, they get quiet. They get so quiet. They get so quiet because and sometimes it be black people that get quiet. They ain't got nothing to say. Nothing. And they know that the stuff that I'm saying is true. They know what I'm saying is so true. They know what I'm saying is true. They know it's the truth. But they don't want to, they don't want to admit it because they don't want to, they'll start saying, "Oh man, you got this victim mentality. You got victim mentality. It ain't victim mentality, man. We just want to be left the hell alone. We just want to be left the hell alone. That's it. That's all. That's it. We just want to be left alone. We don't want nothing. We don't, we just want to be treated fairly. We just don't want to be judged because, of what we look like. That's it. Is that too much to ask, to be treated fairly? Is it too much to ask, y'all? I guess evidently that it is. But going back to Triller, okay? Triller, they got this figured out. See, Triller, they're doing a good job because they're going to bring in the young generation, the very young people that they don't watch anything. Triller, they're going to bring in that kind of crowd. Okay? Triller is going to bring that crowd in. They're going to bring the crowd in, and guess what's going to happen? Triller, they're going to make millions upon millions of dollars. And they're going to pay these fighters, too. They're going to pay them. Oh, they're going to pay these fighters to take fights. They're going to pay. I'm telling you, they're going to have to work with Triller. Triller, they're going to scoop up all the boxers because they got money. Y'all know Triller got money. They got the money. They're going to scoop up all these boxers that's unhappy, and they're going to be right over there fighting. That's what's going to ultimately happen in the end when it comes to Triller. Yeah, Tay, I was just going to say that. The casual fans, see, this is what casual fans want, okay? See, Triller, they're going to bring in the people that they don't really watch combat sport. They're going to pull those people in. And those people they're going to watch. They're going to watch because it's intriguing. It's intriguing. And you know what? They're going to see, some of their, they're going to see some of their most famous celebrities fight. They're going to see them. And see, Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they already have a following. They already have a following. So you think they're going to bring their following from one platform and take it to another one. And those people, they rock with Jake Paul. They rock with him. You got boxers, man, that, talking, over there hating, talking about, well, man, Jake Paul ain't really a boxer. Well, he is. He getting in the ring. He's a boxer. He a boxer now. He 3-0. We can even talk about how much he done, we can talk about who he fighting. Who is he fighting? Who is he fighting? Well, who is anybody fight? Who is anybody fighting when they fight their first couple of pro fights? You're fighting nobodies. He ain't fighting nobody. I mean, he fought Ben Askren, an MMA dude. Ben Askren is a wrestler, man. Ben Askren wasn't even no legit threat. Triller coming though, and you would think that these promoters, Al Heyman, Bob Arum, okay, Kathy Duva, Eddie Hearn, you would think that they would have enough common sense, man, to start making the best fight the best. You think they have that common sense. You would think that after they seeing, how good the UFC did with giving us the best fights, you would think that they would have that model, but no, they don't. Crazy. These boxing promoters don't have that model. They don't have that. They don't want to do it. They think that, if they cash cow get knocked the hell out, they think that that's it. They can't make money on the person anymore. And that ain't true. If they give casual fans a chance to really just, enjoy the fighter, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay, but see, it's not. Okay? See, boxing, they took the milking too far and fans are fed up. Fans are fed up, and I'm going to tell you, Triller is going to be the answer to what the fans want. I guarantee you if there's a fight out there, I guarantee you Triller, they'll try to make it. I bet you Triller could be the ones to get the Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. fight. I bet you they could. Absolutely they can get that fight. For real. For real. Yeah, Tay Tay, it's just too much ducking, man. It's too much people talking about who they don't want to fight. Or people talking about who we gotta fight. Who should we be fighting? Why this person don't deserve a fight? This person make more money than that person. It's kind of stuff that just kind of turn you off from boxing. Okay, good. Okay, the Fight Fan LC. Let's compare the top pound for pound boxer's third pro fight to Jake Paul. At least Ben Askren was an accomplished fighter. He was an accomplished wrestler. I mean, he was decent, man. He fought over in the one championships. He did well, but Ben Askren uses wrestling to win a lot of fights. He legit not a boxer. Okay, I just say this: Ben Askren wasn't known for his striking. Okay, he was an accomplished wrestler. That's what he was. Okay, I just being real, but I'm not gonna take anything away from what Jake Paul did to him because you get in there, you understand. Ben Askren was a successful MMA fighter. Okay, he wasn't a bad MMA fighter. He was a decent MMA fighter. And of course, we know that if that had been an MMA matchup, Ben Askren would have beat Jake Paul easily. He'd have beat him easily. But it was a boxing match. Okay, Ben Askren, he's never been a boxer. That's just not his forte. So him taking a boxing match against Jake Paul, yeah, it was a little wild and crazy, but it paid off in the end. I'm gonna tell you, an MMA fighter with striking experience, they'll beat him. But see, Jake Paul, they smart. They're not gonna call out these dangerous people with hands. They ain't gonna do that. Okay, not right now anyway. But you have to imagine though, like this boxer, this boxer, this boxer. Good grief! I mean, he's become a boxer. He started late in life boxing, trained for 2 years, and now he's a pro fighter. Never had an amateur career. Yeah, I think Tyrone Woodley. I think Tyrone Woodley could have beat him. You know, I think Tyrone Woodley could have definitely beat him. Tyrone Woodley, I mean, he's got strikes. His strikes are good. He could box with him and beat him. Nate Diaz, I don't know, man. He done slowed down. Is it me after Ben was knocked out from the time he got up, he started walking in which it looked like he was carrying a tub full of water. Yeah, well, Ben put on some weight, man. Ben ain't trained. Ben Askren ain't trained for this damn fight, y'all. Y'all know he ain't trained. Okay? Y'all know good and darn well he ain't trained. Yeah, but Ben not a boxer. He not a boxer, man. He wasn't gonna move his head. Ben wasn't gonna do any of that, man. He's not a boxer. He never was a boxer. He never was. Okay, he's just a guy that could wrestle really, really well, and he took his wrestling gimmick to the octagon and he won. Okay, until Jorge Masvidal just pretty much ended that train. I remember when he beat Robbie Lawler, he said, "Hey Dana, that's the best you got for me." That's Ben Askren. But Triller, I think they got it figured out. Okay, I think Triller really legit got it figured out, and I think that is going to grow. Now, if Triller can ever put on like two good fights, well, see, Triller they're not going to need it because guess what? These YouTube celebrities and these celeb fights, Triller, man, they going to get in on that. And pretty sooner or later, you're going to have complete nobodies. Okay, complete nobodies who's they've never laced up a pair of gloves. These people, they're going to be able to come in and box. And the people who really who box, like this is what they do to stay livelihood. Like they don't have a YouTube enterprise to fall back on. Those people, what do you think gonna happen? Yeah, Ben did look like he ain't trained. I mean, he really looked. He looked the part of somebody who got up off the couch. Okay, he looked the part of somebody who got up off the couch and just came to come fight somebody. Crazy, crazy. But I applaud Triller. I applaud him. I applaud him, man. They aggressively and they're gonna get a stable of fighters. Watch, watch. They're gonna get a stable of fighters. Yeah, Triller gonna get a stable of fighters, and you better believe that if Triller sign people, they're gonna make them fight. Okay, it won't be none of this ducking and you can fight this person, that person, that person, then you can fight me. Boxing fans ain't trying to hear no more. Sod Media said Ben never had a chance. Probably didn't. No, he ain't have a chance. He didn't take this serious. I heard Tyson only got $1 million for his fight, but that event made 88 million. No wonder he hate Mayweather. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, but let's talk about Bellator. Okay, Bellator cuts 9 fighters. Now this is kind of hilarious, man. It's hilarious. Let's talk about the fighters who Bellator cut. All right, let's talk about them. Look, I'm gonna tell you why this is so funny. Okay, Bellator cut people, and Bellator has a history, man, of going after older fighters that's been kicked out of other organizations, especially the UFC. Okay, they've been known to get older fighters. Oh, Makai says Jake Paul called out Daniel Cormier. I think Daniel Cormier will beat him. I just think Daniel Cormier will beat him. Jake Paul calls out Dan. Let's check it. But I don't think Daniel Cormier would do that because he really is retired. Hold on. I'm checking it now. Okay. uh, okay, let's read this. Okay, hold on. Here it is right here. So Jake Paul calls for bout against Fat Boy. Daniel Cormier called him Fat Boy after backstage incident with Willie. Wait a minute, it was a backstage incident? Where? There was a brief backstage encounter between Tyron Woodley and Jalen Love before Saturday's night's Triller headline. Look, don't none of them want no real smoke with Tyron Woodley. Not in a street fight, for real. Yep. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's look at this altercation. Hold on. They got into an altercation. I'm gonna listen to this. You might not know about boxing glove, Jalen, but he'll whoop your ass. Okay. You talk. Uh. Dang. Dang. Yeah, Tyron Willie though, a little. We're not in the same field, Jalen Love. Okay, alright. I'm gonna tell you something about this, man. Okay? On the real. Jake Paul and Jalen Love, what? Didn't Jalen get knocked out his last fight? I'm gonna tell you. They not stupid. Okay? They not stupid. You know, in a real fight, okay, not a boxing match, in a real fight, Tyron Woodley would fuck those dudes up. I'm just telling y'all what's up, okay? In a real fight, Tyron Woodley ends those guys. He ends them. Ends all of them. Okay? Jalen Love, Jalen Love wasn't the best boxer out there, man. Jalen Love, he was getting knocked out, man. Hold on. Hold on. Let's take a look at Jalen Love, and then we can discuss, okay? Okay? Hold on. Let's take a look at Mr. Jalen Love. Okay? Jalen Love. Let's find out. I could have sworn that he was knocked out. And this boy talk a lot of junk to be an average boxer. Okay, to be an average guy. But Jalen Love was an average boxer. Dude, talking about I do this. Jalen, you wasn't that damn good. You really wasn't that good, man. Got knocked out by David Benavidez. Yep, his last fight. I knew he got knocked out. David Benavidez put this boy to sleep, man. Jalen Love was never a great boxer. Okay, he was average at best. Lost to Peter Quillen. Yep, got knocked out by Roger Medina. Man, this dude, Jalen Love is a mark. Jalen Love is a mark. That's what he is. He's a mark. He talk a good game, and okay, yeah, you training Jake Paul, but dude, you were never a good boxer. Okay, he was never ever a good boxer. I don't care how hard he tried. Jalen Love was never a great boxer. Wasn't skillful enough. Wow. Yeah, man. He told Tyron he was a world champion. Like, come on, man. You were handed that belt, sir. Tyron Woodley actually had to beat somebody to get his title when he was fighting. When he was a champion. Jay Leon told me, "Oh, I do this." Okay. Tyrone do it in a cage though. That's the difference. But yeah, man, he called out DC. He called him Fat Boy. Uh, no, no, he might get DC on the canvas. Hmm. But guys, can I get to the Bellator part? They cut 9 people. Okay, Bellator cut 9 people, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you how sad this is. Isn't this funny, man? How Scott Coker built the reputation of bringing old guys into Bellator, and he cut the hell out of them. Damn. Bellator cut 9 guys, and some of those guys are some of the old dudes that he be bringing in. Now, okay, let's look at who all Bellator cut. Okay, they cut Cal and Lanor. Okay, now the guy was 8-3. He was 1-1 in Bellator. So what? He takes one loss and he gets cut. I don't get it, man. Bellator, they got to lay off. That's what they're doing. They're letting stuff go. Okay, y'all got that Cal Elanor. Yep, 9 people, Tay Tay. So they cut Cal Elanor. He was 1-1 in Bellator. He lost one fight in Bellator. They got rid of him. Okay, Brandon Gertz. Okay, now I can see. Okay, his MMA record is 16-10. Bellator record is 8-8. Okay, I can see them cutting him. Okay, no issues there. Roger Huerta. Okay, his Bellator record is 1-6. Okay, I can see them cutting him. I got it. But I don't get this one, man. Arbri Mezadov. He was 0-1 in Bellator. So basically is this, okay? You're 0-1 in MMA. He had his first professional fight in the Bellator organization, and Scott Coker made him pay. He cut him. Okay, let's look at the next guy. Franz Lambo. Franz Lambo. Okay, he got cut. Now he got a record of 3-1 in Bellator, but a record of 9-5 overall. So I don't get why they cut this guy. I mean, y'all got me on this. Some of these guys ain't even old, TJ. Some of these guys, some of these guys got winning records. That's the thing. Franz Lambo he's 3-1. He lost the fight, they cut him. Paul Redmond, 2-1. So you mean to say Paul gonna get 2 wins inside of a Bellator cage and don't fight one of them, and now he's off for it? Like, come on, man, this is stupid. Let me see who else. Hold on. I'm gonna finish reading y'all these names. Okay, Paul Redmond. 2-1. 2-1 in Bellator. 15-8 over Rome. Basically, yeah, man. Come on. Come on. For 2-1. Okay, Ryan Roddy. Okay, he's got a Bellator record of 1-0. Hell, he ain't even lost a fight in Bellator, and they cut his ass. I tell you what, I guess they start thinking ahead like they can predict the future. Man, we put him in there with so and so, he gonna get beat, or maybe he just didn't have anybody. Okay, let me see. Oh, TJ in here. Okay, so a Bella guy who got his first win in Bellator. How the hell? How the hell do you win the fight? How do you win your first fight in Bellator and they cut you anyway? Damn. Okay, we got another guy, Richie Smullen. Record is 6-2-1. Bellator record is 3-1. Okay, MMA record is 6-2-1. Bellator record is 3-1, and this is Richie Smullen. Okay, Gabriel Varga. Okay, MMA record is 1-1. Bellator record is 1-1. So he's won one, lost one, and they getting him out of there. Oh man, this dude is a Ben Askren lookalike. Damn. Yep, Gabriel Vargas. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying these names. Yeah, TJ. And don't nobody really know who they are. I know who Brandon Gertz is. I mean, you know. Yeah, they got Gabriel Vargas out of there. Yeah. And I think TJ, I think you're right. I think Bellator felt like they couldn't sell or I just don't know. Okay, I think that's all the ones I can find. Hold on. I'm still searching. Okay, Gabriel Varga. Yeah, that's the one who won and won. Okay, Richie Smullen, I talked about him. Ryan Roddy, okay, who won his first pro fight at Bellator and got kicked out. Paul Redmond. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't know who else. Okay, they got rid of Brandon Gertz too. Okay, Gabriel Vargas is a kickbox. Okay. Well, Bellator ain't want him fighting. Bellator got him up out of there. Usually you think they would cut somebody for not winning, man. And some of these guys actually were winning. But I guess that don't matter, man. I guess if Bellator looking for something, you got to give it to them. Seriously. It is what it is. It is what it is. Um, yeah. Yeah, I just think Bellator, they going through some changes, man. They're going through some changes. And it's I don't know. They're not so free flowing. They cut 9 people, man. And you look at the average age in Bellator, I know it's got to be 38, man, or somewhere close. You gotta stay focused. Okay. All right. I don't get the rationale behind Bellator. I never understand Bellator, y'all. I don't. I never understand them. I never understand rhyme or reason. I don't understand the rhyme or reason behind, like them taking what, 3, 4 months off, and now it's April and they're finally putting on fights again. I just don't get that logic. Okay, I don't know if anybody else get Bellator's logic. I don't get it. Okay, you cut these 9 people. You have a history of bringing in old ass mofos into Bellator. Okay, you got a history of that. You have a history of that, and you do it all the time. It's crazy. Bellator cut them people, man. Yeah, TJ, I can believe that. I can believe that because Scott Coker kept some people around who they were just terrible, and he kept them around. I'm like, damn, this person still fight? What? I thought they were going somewhere. Yeah, you're right, TJ. I don't think it's shot. I don't think it's Scott Coker's fault. Uh, yeah, for real. What's up, Joe Cordonero? Yeah, Scott Coker. He like him old, man. I don't know. And most of the fighters that I've interviewed, they said that what was I saying? Yeah. Scott Coker likes some old Marcus Bell. He sure do. Scott Coker like them old. He like them old as hell. And the fact he cutting people, man, I can't believe it. But it happened. Okay, let me tell you the problem, man. I'm gonna give y'all the ultimate problem with Bellator. The problem with Bellator is that Bellator they they don't do enough. Okay, the fight calendar for Bellator is just crazy. It's crazy. Like the Bellator fighters hadn't fought a whole bunch this year. They're going to be, but they hadn't fought a whole lot. Um, and also another problem is that the champions. I mean, you don't see the champions fight. Okay, maybe once or twice a year, and I think that's stupid. Okay, then Bellator, the fighters, can keep their sponsorships, but Bellator, they took up some of the big sponsorships. I mean, they get that. That's a con of being in Bellator. You get to have your own sponsorships. Okay, but they don't put on enough fights. They don't put them on. And if you're a female Bellator fighter, that's even worse. And in some situations, the pay is extremely low. Okay, those are my issues with Bellator. And Scott Coker, he's got to fix and address those issues, man. He's gonna have to. Um, wow. Yeah, I was just checking on some stuff. I mean, yeah, Joseph Cordonero. They finna let Joseph Jason, sorry, Douglas Lima. They're gonna let him go up. They gonna let him do what he want to do. Basically, that's what's gonna happen. But I think Bellator they do need to get it together, y'all. I legit think Bellator need to get their act together, especially with the UFC and how they doing stuff. Like the UFC, man, they're just 2 steps ahead of Bellator always. They 2 steps away. I think Bellator treat the fighters better, and I think fighters genuinely like Scott Coker. I think fighters genuinely hate Dana White, but you know Dana White gonna pay more. Okay, he gonna pay more, and that's just what it is. I don't even know in Bellator if you get those performance of the night bonuses. I don't know if you get those. Now Bellator got this little tournament going on, so that's gonna be a good thing. That's gonna be a great thing. But the fact they cut 9 people, man, that many, you gotta imagine, man, what's Bellator's financial situation? Like, what is it? I don't know. It can't be that good. It can't be that good. You know. I just think Bellator need to. I don't know, man. They need to really need. They need to do some different things. They need to do better. They need to do better, man. Your champions, they need to fight more than once a year. Okay? Hell, keep people who want to fight, keep them active. Yeah, it's really crazy, man. It's crazy. Um, Bellator, they need to aggressively go in a direction like the UFC is going. They need to aggressively go in that manner. Put on enough cars, but man, hey, let these top-notch fighters go in there and wreck each other. See, Ernest, I don't know what they make because this stuff I don't think it's available. But you can kind of guesstimate and get an idea of where they're at. You can kind of get an idea, and it's not really hard, man, to know that Bellator may not have a whole lot of money. I know they ain't got a lot of money to pay the fighters, certain fighters. You got to be like in the top three to make good money at Bellator. Yep. But I think part of that is Scott. It's his fault, man. They gotta. Wow. Okay. I mean, I got you. I got you. That's what it is. What do you guys think about Bellator? Like, seriously, what do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about Bellator? They got Chris Cyborg, they got Julia Budd, but Bellator they good too, man, for letting a fighter come in and fight one fight and won't sign them to like a 3-fight contract deal. Oh gosh. Okay, all right. So that's enough about the Bellator situation. That's pretty much enough, guys. I don't really want to like just kind of keep going in on the Bellator situation. Um, we know what the problems are. We know that the fighters they really dig Scott Coker. They like the man he's like a father figure to a lot of these guys. Um, but man, it's been some salaries, man. I even seen on one Bellator card years ago, like somebody made what $750 a show and $750 to win. Now you got to let that sink in for a second. $750. First of all, who would take a fight for that low? I don't know. That's a question y'all can answer. Yeah, Joseph Cordonero. Bellator has a lot of potential, but they're just lagging. Yeah, have you ever noticed that Bellator they just do everything so damn slow? Like it takes them a while to get a big fight. Like for example, we're still waiting on Denise Killhost to get her title shot off of Juliana Velasquez. We still ain't heard that. They dragged their heels, man. They dragged their heels, and man, enough of that got to stop. Yeah, Joseph, that's what I say. They lagging in events. Okay, Bellator is a second string outfit right now, and every distant second to the UFC. Yeah, Bellator is supposed to be the second best, TJ. Yeah, I don't even know if it's real. Yeah, you have to question Scott sometimes. You do. You just have to. You have to. I mean, now I can give you a list of 9 people who I thought he should have been cut. But nah, Scott doing what he think he got to do as a businessman. Okay, so Valentina Shevchenko vows to knock out Jessica Andrade. She promised. She said she gonna knock her out. Yep, yep. Valentina said, "I'm tired of the nonsense with this girl. I'm just gonna knock her out." Valentina, and she said she knocking. She gonna stop. Okay. She said she is going to stop Jessica Andrade. Look at General Africa. What's up? Minabe. Hey, Coach E. My goodness, Coachy. uh, yeah, TJ. I purposely didn't bring up the Jean Valet. I purposely didn't do it. Um, General Africa. What's up, brother? That's my brother, General Africa. I purposely didn't bring it up because we've talked about that to death, man. I'm not talking about Rose. If she wins, she wins. You know, I just don't co-sign, but Rose can do her thing. Okay. General African in the building. That's okay. You better be quick. You better be legit. Cause General Africa gonna take your PG-13 channel. He gonna take it. I think Valentina can stop Jessica. And because what was happening with Valentina? Y'all see that UFC countdown where they talking about Jessica Andrade would be Valentina's most formidable opponent? And I'm sitting here like, damn, what fights do these people watch? Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Um, Valentina can do it. She could be able to stop Jessica Andrade. I mean, it's there. She could. Um, but Jessica's a little bit more durable at 125 pounds. And I think Valentina is a little bit more annoyed with people saying that Jessica can do it than her just being annoyed. I think Valentina is overly annoyed and she just ready to fight. You can kind of tell, when she get like that, when she really just don't want to talk. Valentina ready to get in there and bang. uh, yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen this weekend, but I do know that Valentina gonna piece up Jessica. And Valentina says she gonna be out. Okay, I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Yeah, General Africa, I hope they keep building it up too. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight, and they ain't gonna lose a beat. Nah, we just enjoying the nature side. Okay, yeah, yeah, Joseph. Okay, I don't know, TJ. He says that means beside her, which is there at 125. Anybody gives a rat's ass about. Yeah, I mean, she's supposed to say that, you know. Nah, man, I bet she ain't stopping. Man, Andrade ain't stopping nothing. I don't know, Minabe. I don't know. But I tell y'all what, though, we got to get cooking on this a little bit more tomorrow. I'm trying to get in. I'm just working just extra late, man. God, dog. General said, I honestly just wish more women fought, period, in all the divisions, especially 135, 145. Yeah, General, that's a true statement, man. The women, the ladies, they need to fight more than what they doing at Bellator. They need to, man. They need to. It's just not enough, not enough fight days. But if Bellator don't want to become, been outdone, because UFC, that's the number one fight, that's the number one fight leader. But because they are number one, they're gonna command everything in the MMA. But I tell you what, when I see the name Triller Fight Club, when I see that, it's a fight club. Triller could very well just, say, hey, you know what? Let me get into this MMA game. Yeah, for real. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take off. I gotta go. Good night, everybody. Coach is tired. He's sleepy. Hey, man, I'll be back tomorrow night. Deuces.